and welcome to The Final Frontiersman, a YouTube channel about all things Trek. I'm Bill, and today I'm very excited to share with you a brand new resource for Star Trek Adventures role-playing game that was shared on the Facebook group, which again, I always recommend all players of Star Trek Adventures go to the Facebook group, go to Discord, Reddit. There's so much great stuff there and so many helpful people, and this episode is going to showcase exactly what I'm talking about. This is a new app. It's an information display app that you can use in Star Trek Adventures. It was created and it is being maintained by Sam Sarette, if I said that correctly. He's doing an amazing job with this and I want to show it off. So without further ado, let me jump into a kind of small window, a different kind of layout, but let's get into that and show you the STA Play app. Here we go. This is it. This is STA Play. Let me see if I can actually manipulate it for you. This app here, as I said, it is an information display app. So especially if you're running an online game of STA, this is going to be really good because it allows you to easily and constantly display all the key information to your players and also for yourself. But even offline, if you're playing in person, this is something you could just bring your tablet, bring your device to the table, and you could use for just yourself or to show all the other players. But as you can see here, it is done in the LCARS design for this mid-24th century version of the app. You see it says Star Trek Adventures 2E up there. We're going to get into these little things. You could change the size of the font displayed on here, but what exactly does this do? As I said, it is information display. So you have story notes here, so you could share the notes with your players. It's just as easy as typing in, typing notes. There we go. Helps if my finger's on the right key. So you could constantly keep your players aware of what's going on. And also when you use it from session to session, if your episode doesn't finish in one session, you have your notes right there and the players can easily refer to them at any time. You also have a momentum tracker and a threat tracker over here. So again, this information is constantly available for your players. Who are your players? Up here in the top right on this screen, you see a lot of buttons here. You have player button here in the very top right where you click that and you can add the player character to your game. How many characters you have? Well, just keep adding the character. Once you get them in, you can change what department is displayed here. So this is red, this is blue, this is gold. So you can change their name just by typing, and you can even set their stress, the maximum stress, as well as they take stress damage, you can adjust the slider to show how much stress they have remaining. And also the ranks down at the bottom. So you could say commander, lieutenant commander, ensign, other, and it will change the number of pips that are displayed. Same with the ship. Up here you have a little display like on LCARS of your vessel. It's a 3D rendered display. You can spin it around, you could do funky things with it, you could show different angles of your ship. But you might be saying, hey, that's not my ship. No, indeed it is not. But if you have a 3D file, a 3D image file, you can drag and drop onto here to show your own ship. Same with the players down below. You can drag and drop your player images onto these player cards that you create to have your own customized images and have it set for your game. Same up here in the top right. You can change the name of your ship because that's probably not the name of your ship. And if it is, how weird is that they guessed accurately? And as well as typing the notes, having your players down there, tracking their stress, having an easy display of momentum and threat, you can also add traits. So scene traits that are going on, you can type here, scene trait with a intensity of 2. so that players again can just look and they know exactly what they are dealing with. You could do multiple traits. If you're doing a tracker, like you're doing an extended task or anything of the sort, you can create extended task and just adjust the values depending on what exactly you are trying to track here with the tracker. Is there resistance? Is there complication? What is the progress? Is it for players? Is it a personal thing? So you could set what the main stats are to complete it, or if it's a ship, you could set what the main ship departments are to complete it. And you have your trackers here. Look, it pushes the notes down, but now everyone can see exactly what's going on. One other very neat thing that this has is you can set the ship alert. So when players need to know, we're at yellow alert, there it is. We're at red alert, there it is. We're at blue alert, there it is. We're at black alert, there it is. You can change the alert very quickly and players will know what the alert is. Now, as I said, this is the mid 24th century design with LCARs, but if you're not playing in the mid 24th century, or if you're playing in the later 24th century, what if you're playing in 23rd, 22nd century, what if you're playing as Klingon? Well, you just go right up here to the menu. You can select, as you can see here, actions. You could clear the whole database, show the welcome screen, that you get. Backup, same. Here it is, theme. Mid 24th century, let's say no, actually we're in the 23rd century. So you click that and now you have a 23rd century display for your ship. Traits are still displayed, extended task, your tracker is still displayed, all your notes, your players down below. It changes where things are shown for the trackers or the other information. So threat and momentum's over here on the right now. The upper right is now the lower right with your ship name. Menus down on the bottom left, but you have access to all the same information. Let's go back to menu. Let's say, actually, you know what? We are going holographic. We are in the Prodigy type thing. So we're clicking this. Look at this beautiful holographic display. Look at how it changes. Look at the beauty of it. Look, even the pip colors change. There's a lot that you could do with this. Now, one of the most exciting things I think about this app, yes, it's great to have a tracker for Star Trek Adventures. Show your players, let them know exactly what's happening at any time at a glance. However, I think the biggest use that this will have, or maybe the most impactful use this app will have, if you go back to menu, let's say back to mid 24th century, second edition, you can change your first edition, or captain's log. A lot of people want resources. A lot of people want something to help them organize their captain's log, help them actually complete their captain's log. So you have your progress tracker here for when you're going through your scenes. You could set however many you want. Did you succeed at that? Or did you fail at that when you set your tracker in captain's log? And you have your built-in note taking here. So you could just chronicle your episode as you're playing. So again, fully customizable. Captain's log, especially, I think this is going to be great for players to give you something right there online that you customize with your player there, your ship, and your trackers, extended task, all of this together to give you one-stop visual to do everything for your captain's log. I think this is, oh yeah, and you'll see it like momentum now changes. Do you have it? Threat, do you have it? Instead of having the counter like for second edition or first edition. This is going to be probably one of the biggest helpers for captain's log. So just if you want to see, I was playing around with this. I was really excited, so I decided not captain's log because I run a second edition. Well, almost, we're about to be second edition, but I run a Star Trek Adventures game, so I was playing around to see if I could import my stuff into there, and here's what I came up with. Ba-ba-da-dum. Look at that. Look how gorgeous this is. Please. You can't tell me that isn't beautiful. Look, we have our ship, Nova class up there. Another user on Facebook, Wayne Peters, he created and provided an asset for everyone for a Nova class ship. And it just so happens that our ship, the USS DeGrasse Tyson, is a Nova class. So that was perfect timing. So I use that. Look how gorgeous that model is. That 3D model. And shockingly, I don't know what magic Wayne is using, but the file size is so small. But again, you can still rotate. You could see the ship from any angle you want, as you said it. I have all my players down below. If you watch Star Trek Next Frontier on this channel, you will be familiar with this motley crew of misfits over here. Our next episode coming up, I pray, next month is episode 203, so season 2 episode 3. So I have this all set. How do I keep it set? How do I do that? Well, you could save the state that you have, but also go into menu. You can back up and it'll create a save file for you to save onto your hard disk. And then when you open up the database, you can just import right below the save and export the file that you saved. So you could create a base like I did here. I created a base save file, so I could just fire this up. I have all my players. I could X them in and out as needed, and I can continue writing or add to create a new episode. So I really love this. I think that this is such a creative and wonderful assistant for the game, especially Captain's Log. Let me come back out there. But honestly, the creativity that you see from the Star Trek Adventures community, Sam Sarette, who created the STA Play app, and again, I just mentioned Wayne Peters, who created that 3D model of Nova and just provided it for anyone who wanted it, right here, this guy. So just the helpfulness, the support, and the creativity of the whole community. Please, if you haven't, join the Facebook, join the Discord, join the Reddit, join the Modifius forums, all the main places where the STA people are. You'll find a huge welcoming community that just gives all this stuff. There's another huge project going on, constantly being uploaded to the Facebook that I'll save for another time to introduce, maybe even bring that genius on to talk about what he's been creating. There's so much you could get from it. I do highly recommend you go there, and I highly recommend the STA Play app. I would say that I give the app, if I can find it, a red alert. This is a great resource, especially for Captain's Log, If you want a good resource for STA or Captain's Log, look no further. STA Play. So that's it. It was a short video today, but I just want to let you all know, because I think more people need to be aware of all this great stuff that's out there. And an app like STA Play, which is linked down below, you can find that. Go use it for yourself, use it for your games, use it for your Captain's Log games, and have fun. I hope to see you around on the Facebook group, the Reddit, Discord, all those places. If you see me, say hello. But as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there, my friends. Till next time, live long and prosper. Peace and long life. See ya.